Good afternoon, everyone.
Hello.
How's it going? You got Trevor Munoz and
Alex here.
Nardoni, that is.
Yes.
And I don't think you guys have met Alex yet. Well, I'm sure you have, but not on the actual fan page. Have you
No.
done a video on the fan page before?
No, this is my first live video with you
Okay,
guys.
sweet. Okay, so hope everyone's doing well. We just wanted to follow up and talk about organic foods and why you should eat them and why you should buy them. Yes, you should, right? But first and foremost, while we're doing this video, I want you guys to like it, share it, comment if you guys have any questions. We'll go ahead and answer them if we can.
Yes.
Love it. Even wow it if you can. Haha, if there's some funny moments.
Just no sad or angry.
Yeah,
okay?
there you go. No sad or angry.
No matter how much you think it costs to buy organic.
That was the one I was forgetting to say. It was a sad one. Okay, that was
Get
a
a
sad
little
one.
tear one.
And then also, if you guys don't know, our goal and our mission at Unleashed Strength Gym is to make Corona one of the healthiest places to live ever, right? And to help out as many people as we can, right? So, with that said, let's just hop right into it. And I hope you guys don't mind the music in the background. Nice, soft,
Yes.
classical music, right? It helps me think. And she could tell you I listen to weird stuff when I'm working. But anyway.
It's peaceful. It's nice.
It is peaceful, I agree. Okay, so Alex, now I want you to talk about your personal experience eating organic versus non-organic. Like, why do you like it, and what health benefits do you feel, that you get from it?
Well, first and foremost, I used to be one of those people who thought eating organic was all hype. And I might have even said that before, like when I first started working here out loud. So, and it's funny because like the thing that turned me off about it was the price, I got bills to pay. I want to eat healthy, but like it needs to be manageable too. Like I have to be able to do it and still, meet all my financial needs or whatever. But here's the thing. I used to think that, and then I really told myself, okay, I'm gonna just really eat organic everything, like organic meats. I'm gonna stay away from dairy entirely, just because it's kind of hard to find that organic raw milk or whatever.
Right.
But
Right.
I kind of stayed away from dairy. I bought organic vegetables, and the number one thing that I noticed a difference in was taste, and the way these vegetables
Yes.
and meats cooked too. I never realized how much better everything tasted when you bought organic. And so it was that much more enjoyable to actually eat healthy. And I can't imagine buying a non-organic pack of chicken breasts now. You know how fat they are? It's gross. And then I started,
disgusting.
and I did my research too. And I never really did my research. I knew all that stuff was, bad, but I thought they exaggerate. But, I really felt a difference, and I just like it better now because I feel better when I eat it, and it tastes better.
True that. I
Yeah.
totally agree with you. Now, a big reason why I eat organic, and like she said, I think we're all guilty of it. Early on, when I was uneducated and didn't know anything about nutrition and everything like that, I just ate whatever I wanted, right? But obviously, as I got older and more health conscious, I wanted to be more aware of what was going on in my body, right? So, organic. I think it became more relevant, 10 years ago when people started really hopping on the organic train, right?
It was more of a thing.
Yeah, I'll say about 10 years ago, right? So I'm like, okay, what does that mean exactly? So start looking into it, start doing research, right? So, especially pertaining to meats, chicken, beef, turkey, fish. Oh man, that's a big one, right? Let's talk about farm animals, right? Like beef and chicken. As far as the hormones and antibiotics that are being pumped into them, you guys are eating that stuff. You're just putting that crap in your body as well, right? Not only that, but you guys putting that stuff in your body. But think of how that stuff is raised. I think that's what the scariest thing too. The last thing I want is to eat a chicken that literally stood in the same place its whole life, surrounded by other chickens who were just peeing on themselves and crapping. And not moving, and that's how I lived its life, right? Well, whatever kind of feeding it had inside that cage, imagine what it's ingesting. Okay, so imagine how grotesque that is, right? You're just doing the same. Do you see what I'm saying? So that was one thing that just totally grossed me out, right? And you guys got to be aware too, because I think there's different things that get confused as far as organic and free range and cage free. For instance, cage free, if you're buying eggs, cage free, all that means is that the chicken had access to go outside. It doesn't necessarily mean it went outside, right? Yeah. So you want to make sure when you're buying stuff that it's free range or organic. Organic means that it had a great feeding growing up as it was raised, right?
And cage-free sounds nice. You think like, oh, those chickens, they're out running around, they're happy, they're healthy.
Deceiving.
Like, they're free of the cage.
Exactly.
It's deceptive.
It is, and at least that's from my research, right? Everything I've read up on is just that they have access to the outside. And granted, yeah, you could buy, a dozen eggs that, are cage-free, and maybe those chickens did, wander outside, but who knows? It's a 50-50 chance, right? So, yeah, think of it that way. So, like, even if you're taking, let's say, a probiotic, right, but then you're ingesting meat that's, filled with antibiotics, then you're kind of just, like, counteracting everything you're trying to do, right? So, yeah, as far as meat, 100% definitely go organic. Now, Cameron's probably going to kill me when I say this. Cameron is a good friend of mine, and he's just a wizard when it comes to nutrition, right? But he said you want to buy everything organic or grass-fed and that, right? So when it comes to fruits and vegetables, I definitely agree with him. Especially the thin-skin fruits, right? Like apples and what's another thing? Like strawberries, yeah. Any kind of berry, grapes. You got a list? Name some stuff.
But the worst one's potatoes. You think potatoes because they're kind of like hard or whatever, but that's the worst one with the most pesticides. You got cherries. One cherry will have like 13 pesticides in one cherry. So who's gonna eat one cherry?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And what I was getting at is like you could give that stuff like a really good rinse to get most of those pesticides off. But for the thin skin stuff, a lot of that stuff seeps in quick, so it's hard to get it off just with a rinse. So as far as when it comes to your eating, yeah, you guys definitely want to go organic. There's no question about it. Your meats, your fruits, your vegetables, your poultry, all that stuff. Yeah, definitely 100% your meats and your poultry, all that stuff, right? The eggs, everything, dairy. I'm not a big fan of dairy. Actually, I lied. I do like cheese. But if you're trying to lean out,
cheese is hard.
Yeah, if you're trying to lean out, no cheese, right?
Yeah.
Still good for you, but like I said, it is very fattening. So now I think we'll probably say this at the same time. Why is the reason people that they don't buy organic? It's too expensive. Money, right? They say it's expensive.
Is in certain places.
It is. Yeah, it depends on where you shop. Now, I'm glad you brought that up because, like, let's say if you go to and gosh, I hope no one takes offense to this. Hey Tori, hey Ralph, how we doing, guys?
What's up, guys?
Tori, we miss you. Hope you guys are feeling better. Her whole family got sick, and that's why they haven't been in. And Ralph will be back Thursday. That's right.
Yes.
But yeah, no, good point on bringing that up. So, like, if you go to Sprouts, yeah, it's going to be a little more expensive than opposed to, let's say, somewhere like Costco, right? Or do you shop at Sam's Club or Costco?
I used to be a Costco shopper.
Okay.
And I haven't really been to Sam's Club, so I'm not sure about their selection.
So Trader Joe's and Sprouts, they have awesome selections, right? Those are just the two grocery stores that pop out of my head just around here in the area. But Costco, as far as quality and what you're going to get the most bang for your buck, 100% you got to go to Costco, right? They'll have everything you need as far as the meats, the vegetables, all organic, grass-fed stuff, right? You could get, like, right now.
Yeah.
Sorry, man. Next time. Just leave me a voicemail. I'll get back to you. Hope it's not an emergency. Well, he'll call 911.
Well, if he calls again,
if it's an emergency, call 911. Don't call me.
Answer. Call my phone.
Okay, so you could get like 6 to 8 organic chicken breasts at Costco for like over $20. So depending on the individual, that's anywhere from 6, even maybe all the way up to 10 meals right there. So that is not expensive whatsoever. You throw some quinoa or some broccoli or asparagus in the mix to add on, boom, there you go. You have like pretty much 3 or 4 days, filled with food for what, a little over $20?
And that's perfect because obviously we're going to be eating healthy Monday through Sunday, right? So we need to buy a lot of food. And
Exactly.
when you buy organic, and if you don't buy in bulk, like at a place like Costco or Sam's Club, it does get pricey. And as Rafa just posted right now, he said Clark's is great too.
Clark's, yes.
We love Clark's.
If you guys are in the Riverside area or close to Chino, Clark's is where it's at. They pretty much have everything you need. And also too, probably by far the best customer service I've ever experienced, hands down, by far. Starkey Sours, Cameron Orr, shout out to those guys. Those guys are good friends of ours. We love them to death. Mwah. But yeah, no, Costco is definitely the place to go as far as the most bang for your buck.
And at times Sprouts does have good sales. So if you are able to go on their website, they will post a lot of their deals that they have weekly. I know like 2 weeks ago, I was able to find some organic asparagus for $1.99 a pound. They had the other kind of asparagus for less than $1, but the organic was $1.99 a pound. Usually asparagus, just regular, can be that price. So you really just got to do your research sometimes, especially locally for our local supermarkets. You know, do your couponing. There's nothing wrong with that.
And not as far as doing research, but also do some research when it comes to your guys' budget too, you know, because, and like I said, this is something I said earlier, but I think we're all guilty of it as far as like, where is our money going, right? Like think about all the Starbucks lovers, you know, that $5 Starbucks, hey, guilty as charged, right?
Yep.
Every morning that adds up. So we're spending what? Let's say $5 a week or Monday through Friday at least, $25. So $100 a month on Starbucks for a lot of people, if not more. Some people are getting that stuff twice a day.
Yeah.
Boom, $100, couple $100 right there. You know, there's some stuff that could go to some quality, you know, food that is actually going to benefit you, right? So, and that's the thing. Like I said, people always telling me, "Oh, eating healthy is too expensive. Eating healthy is too expensive." Man, medical bills are expensive. I'm telling you, that stuff. You know, so you're making an investment in your health today. That way, you're adding some years and longevity to your life, and that's really, you know, the main goal. Because think about it. Like, and I know for me, like, let's say we're going out to a dinner, or you know, you're going out, you know, with a boyfriend, or you know, you're going out with family. You know, let's say we got mom and dad, and they're taking little Bobby and Susie out to like BJ's, right? Now I know for me and let's say one other person, you know, anywhere from 40, 50, 60 bucks for one meal.
Or yeah,
at
or
least,
more at least.
At least, yeah, at least,
family
right?
of 4, it could be more than that.
Yeah,
for sure.
family of 4, we're talking closer to $100, and that's one meal, right? Eating out. Well, let's say people who go to Chipotle, $10 there. Waba Grill, $10 there, right? And those are just one meals, right? So like I said, if you really hone in on your finances, your budget, be honest with yourself and own it and go, oh man, where's my money going, right? And go, okay, you know what? If this is the change I'm looking for, this is what I need to do, right? And like I said, you know, manage that budget, manage your time, and get everything you need somewhere else. Like I said, Costco just, I just think it's the best way to go just because the quality and they have everything in bulk. You're gonna get the most bang for your buck. As far as all the places I've shopped, I would definitely recommend Costco. Like I said, so, you know, and when I go to Costco, like an $80 trip, that will last me 100% the whole week. I can spend $80 and get everything I need for the whole week, as far as, you know, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So, but yes, what else you got?
Another store, it's probably the only one in the area, but I mean, we're local. We'll talk about the Inland Empire. Have you guys ever been to Simply Fresh in Corona? It's off McKinley. So what Simply Fresh is, they actually, they get produce from local growers, and a lot of it's organic. So it's local, it's organic, and they have really good deals. I mean, some stuff could be pricey, but on weeks they'll have specials. So it's all about doing your research. You can get really great tasting organic meat there. I've got stuff for like really good deals, especially good chicken breast. So I mean, there's a couple of options. I mean, there's always Trader Joe's, but Trader Joe's is a little bit more on the pricier side when it comes to their organic stuff. So, you know, you really are better off with like a choice like Costco, but if you want to get more specialized type products, check out Clark's, check out Simply Fresh. I mean, you got to go to more than one spot to get all the things you need. That's, you know, if you want to get the best deal possible.
So with that said, should you guys eat organic?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely,
Please
100%.
do.
Yeah,
Please
eat
do.
organic.
And you know, you can fight off diseases. One of the things I found out that was so gross that I didn't really think, but now that I think about it, it's super obvious, is that with meats, they're treated with antibiotics, right? That's one of the things that they treat it with, along with hormones or whatever. But with these antibiotics, because it's been going on for so long, bacteria is becoming resistant to the antibiotics. So it's still latching onto this meat, and then we're eating it. And so, and you're wondering why, like, sometimes you get so sick and you're like, you know, I thought I cooked that all the way through, or you thought something, this or that, but you get so sick. It's probably because of that. So think about that. Like, when you're buying organic meat, you have like a higher risk of getting food poisoning because bacteria is evolving to becoming immune to the stuff that they put in the meat. So what are they going to do? Put stronger stuff in it? It's not that great. I mean,
not good. Not only that, the bacteria too, and also the toxins, because you figure the healthier the meat, the leaner it is too, so less fat, and then the toxins from the animal are stored in the animal's fat. So if it's, you know, non-organic, then there's going to be more toxins in that meat that you're buying. And like I said, all you're doing is just ingesting all of that stuff, which is no good. Hi Tammy, how are you? See you tomorrow for Upper Body. But yes, you guys said absolutely 100% buy organic, the meat, poultry, 100%. Now you can get away with the vegetables and fruit. Camera's gonna kill me, but I think for the most part, I think everyone should just buy organic whenever they can, no matter what.
Yeah.
Right? And like I said, Costco and Simply Fresh, I guess those are the two places to go.
Those are my favorite ones. Yes.
And then Clark's. If you guys are close to a Clark's, 100%. As far as customer service and all that and everything you need. Like with that said, like I said, if you guys like the video, share it, like it, love it, haha it, wow it, but no sad it or angry it, right?
And if you agree with us, tell your friends to buy organic too.
Yes,
Save
exactly.
Some lives here. It's
yeah,
great.
Tag them in the comment below, right? So they can enjoy
know.
the video. Okay, with that said, oh, by the way, also we have a fat loss and body transformation coming up, challenge coming up April 3rd. I want to say, it's not for sure, but I want to say that's the date. It is the beginning of April for a fact. In the meantime, if you would like to come check us out, and if you guys, would like to make a lifestyle transformation, then just visit our fan page right here, and you can message us if you guys have any questions. And then also, too, you can visit our website at unleashstraight.com. Drop your info. One of us will go ahead and reach out to you guys. Tammy, she said, count me in. You are counted in, Tammy.
Another challenge.
With that said, I think that's a wrap.
Yeah.
I think we're good for now.
We're good. So we're all eating organic, right?
Oh, yeah. Call me Mr. Organic. Mr. Organic.
And we'll put shout outs on our VIP page too, or at least I know I will whenever I find a good sale. But I'll let you guys know right away, especially for all those good leafy greens we want to eat. I mean, organic of that stuff is crucial because that's the worst one that's affected by pesticides, the leafy stuff.
That's true, guys. Okay, so with that said, stay tuned for that stuff. Love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
We're out.